Welcome back to Hannity. Carly Fiorina says she may run for the White House come 2016, and while she openly supports benefits for same-sex couples, she is blasting corporate leaders who have rushed to attack religious freedom bills. Now, Fiorina posted on Facebook yesterday, quote, "It is frankly sad to me that politics has become a fact-free zone. And it's sad that so many people on the left were quick to turn this into a divisive and destructive debate so they could further their own brand of identity politics. It's sad that the CEOs took to Twitter before checking their facts, adding to the division instead of helping to build tolerance." Former Hewlett-Packard CEO Carly Fiorina joins us to explain. You know, it's very interesting to me, Carly. I use the term a lot, selective moral outrage. Like a lot of people, they're all upset about this bill. I haven't heard loud voices from the left or women's groups or gay rights groups about the treatment of women and gays under Sharia, or Hillary Clinton taking money from these countries that treat women and gays abhorrently. So is there a double standard? Is this just a political issue for the left?
Of course, of course. And your phrase, selective moral outrage, I think is very well taken. You know, I've been pointing to an example right here in the United States. Where was the outrage when Columbia University invited Mahmoud Ahmadinejad of Iran to address students? The left said, oh, it was wonderful. He then said that there were no gays in Iran and went on to blast gays. I didn't hear anybody being upset about this. I think it's such a shame. Religious liberty must be protected in this country. It's a principle upon which we were founded. And as I said in that Facebook post last night, it's a shame when CEOs get pressured into jumping into the fray in a divisive fashion, and they were pressured. Lots of special interest groups pressuring them.
And the CEO, for example, of Apple, they want to build a store in Tehran. What is Tehran's record on gay rights and women's rights? It's pretty atrocious, right?
That's right.
So that's corporate hypocrisy.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And so they're concerned about doing business in Indiana, but they're not concerned about doing business in Tehran or China or anywhere else where we know human rights of all kinds, including gays and women's rights, are violated. All
right, you may be running for president. You've been pretty outspoken against Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's foundation, the Clinton Foundation, took all from countries that have abysmal human rights records for both gays and for women's rights. How do you address that from the political standpoint, wanting to oppose her in 2016?
Well, you know, I think anyone who's running for president has to be examined on the basis of both their character and their capability. So when I take on Hillary Clinton's lack of accomplishment and her lack of track record, that's about her capability. When I talk about the fact that she peddled a fiction for 4 weeks about Benghazi, or her ridiculous assertions about the email servers, or, to your point, the hypocrisy about taking money from regimes that routinely suppress the most basic rights for women. This is about character. And I think that those are very legitimate discussions for anyone who wants to run for president, including Hillary Clinton.
All right, Carly Fiorina, thanks so much for being with us. And my next guest says the movement that for years